Well, hello. What I thought I would do real quick is to show you how we're preparing for our trip to the Raw Ranch in Rockmart, Georgia, or Rawmart, Georgia, as Tina likes to quote it and say it. I don't want to really travel with a juicer. We're going to spend one night in a hotel. Tina's got juicers at her place when we get there, so really don't need to take a juicer with us. So what I've done is I've made up 4 juices in mason jars, sealed them very tightly. And what we also did with this juice is just a basic carrot and apple juice, but I learned this from Tina via Dan the Man, that you put lemon. So we put a whole lemon in this juice. I made up like a gallon of juice and put a lemon in it to help preserve it. And it, and along with some smoothies that we've made, are going to go in this container here. We can put 4 juices in here, plus 2 smoothies in a tall container. And what I've done with the smoothies, now I know they're not mason jars, but they will last overnight, because I've done this before with these particular containers. They're pretty inexpensive. But I've got them in the refrigerator freezing right now, so they'll just be a little bit more colder when I put them in the ice chest. Put a little lemon in with them too, but usually you don't need that with the green smoothie, because it'll last overnight. So we're going to pack all that in here with some little ice packs for tomorrow, so we can at least try and keep juicing as much as possible. We're going to try to juice as much as possible on this trip. I also made us up 2 small smoothies for tonight, and I'm going to make us up a carrot, orange, pineapple, and I think I'm going to throw some spinach in, because I had some spinach left over from our smoothies that I made in for this evening's juice. So, but just to take some extra precautions for this trip, we're going to take some clementines with us, and I'm also thinking about taking this bag of oranges with us. If not, we can use it as juice when we get to Tina's. We're also going to take a cantaloupe there, because it's going to go bad before we get there, so we're going to take this cantaloupe with us so we can juice it out there. We're going to take some bananas with us just for backup. You never know what's going to happen when you're out on the road, so it's better to overpack your raw foods than to not have enough. And another thing I thought we would do is, again, something we could either take on the return trip with us, but I just cleaned these grapes. I got 2 big bags of grapes, soaked them and cleaned them, so they're all cleaned and they're ready to eat. And man, they were dirty. I put them in a bowl of just salt water and lemon juice with some water in them, and just soaked them for 15-20 minutes. God, they were filthy. They were so filthy. And of course I rinsed them off really good. But we're going to try to stay on the juice and the smoothies during this trip. We're not going to stress if we have to eat raw foods, because we're going to try to keep it completely raw, not throw us off of our program and what we're doing. I'm a little concerned about the working out. I've got to get some workouts in when I'm there. Friday we go to see Lori for a colonic. I think I need to film that again. But that's what we're doing. That's our plan. That's how we're going to pack. We're going to fill up these containers and this ice chest and take it with us and shoot for the best on this little road trip. Now it's only like a 9 or 10 hour trip, but we're going to break it up. Drive a little bit of the ways tonight, depending on how the weather is. Look at this winter storm blowing through here that's supposed to be doing like 1 to 3 inches of snow, and to me that's nothing. So we're going to have to watch for black ice, but I think we'll be fine. Ground temperatures are still pretty warm down here in the south. So that's the plan, that's the trip. So we're headed to Georgia. We will be in contact though, because we will have internet and whatnot, but we're headed out here in just a couple of hours. I've got to get a shower and finish loading the car. So everybody have a wonderful long weekend, and stay juicy, and we are, and we're going to go see some great people and plan a retreat. So I will talk to you soon.